am Jasmine Clement. I am a boudoir and intimate portraiture photographer in Las Vegas, Nevada. I've been a photographer in boudoir specifically for the last 12 years. I am very honored and so excited to have been an honoree for 2025 after doing photography for 12 years and being recognized not only as a boudoir photographer, but as a woman and a minority photographer. I think this is huge. And I'm excited, number one, because of the growth that has happened for the boudoir industry alone in the last 12 years. I've seen a lot of changes. And for me to be one of the faces for 2025 and for putting Las Vegas on the map, I'm very, very excited and honored. So thank you guys so much. And also, I feel like this is a win for my clients as well, because obviously it's their faces on my portfolio. So thank you guys for just making me an honoree. It's definitely something that's in for the books of 2025, and we're just getting started. This is almost a hard question because as much growth as there is, I want to see even more growth. So I'm going to kind of paint a picture of what I would like to see. In our community, there are a lot of women who are strong and tired and proud and not doing enough for themselves. In my opinion, of course, not doing enough for themselves and recognizing who they are and embracing that side. And what I would love to see for our community is more and more of our faces and more of us embracing and being okay with being selfish and being okay with standing in front of the camera and embracing all that you are as you are. And in the future, just more and more women and men standing up and getting in front of the camera for a boudoir session. It's definitely a very liberating experience. And as someone who was that person before I got in front of the camera, I really would love to just see more and more of us not afraid to invest in ourselves in this manner and putting ourselves out there to just be able to feel what this type of portraiture can do for them. That's what I would like to see. Boudoir, for me, means embracing ourselves and loving ourselves wholeheartedly wherever we are in our journey. I believe that for me personally, boudoir has evolved every version of my journey for the last 10 years. I had a very hard part of my journey at one point. It was very, on my personal level, very difficult times for myself, being an abused situation. It took a lot of my self-esteem, especially as a photographer shooting other women. It was very different. I was two different people. I was the person uplifting, encouraging people, and then going home and not being true to that myself. And one day I decided to be brave enough to stand in front of the camera with another colleague and photographer in the boudoir industry. And every day I'm so grateful that I did, because of what it really does for you. You don't realize it until after. The amount of confidence and liberation that it does for you. And for me, it just means growth. It means choosing me. It means being 100% confident in being my authentic self. And that is what I choose to give and put out there with my camera every day that I am able to work with a client and really pushing self-care, self-love, and self-authenticity. So I'm going to go with growth and love for yourself. So for me, 2025 was all about action and putting myself out there even when afraid. And in return, this is what I received. And this is just the beginning of the year for me. And I would really love to challenge you all to do the same for yourself. Find a photographer that aligns with you, do the research, make sure that it's somebody that their portfolio, their work, and everything aligns with you. And even if you're afraid, do it anyway, because the first session, if it's your first session, it's going to be such a blur, and you're going to come back ready for your second. It's kind of like if you've ever received a tattoo, it hurts, but you're so excited for the next one. It's kind of like what your first experience for boudoir is. So I want to challenge and encourage you all for 2025 to step up and embrace yourself and do it. Do it anyway. Do it scared, do it excited, do it for your birthday, do it for no reason at all. And I hope to see you on the other side of my lens.